Hello, this is Charting Man Dan of TheChartGuys, where we teach the little guy and girl how to utilize charts to manage their own trades and investments. What do I mean by the little guy and girl? Well, we just had two directives signed halting the implementation of a rule that requires financial advisors to act in the best interests of their client. Let that sink in a little bit. The big wigs on Wall Street can play with your retirement and hard-earned money without your best interests at heart. We currently have hundreds of members taking charge of their financial future, and we would love for you to come check out a free week with no credit card required to see if our services would be beneficial on your path to financial independence as well. What we offer, we have a separate course of over 5 hours in length on when to enter and exit positions. And in terms of what we do daily, we have nightly videos, key levels updated each morning before the bell, 2.5 hours of live daily webcam coverage in the morning and in the afternoon, and over 7 hours of educational videos. All of these links can be found in the description of this video. Come check us out. Thanks for watching. Let's get on to the technical analysis. Looking at the technology sector here, XLK, Apple, and Facebook. So XLK continued strong, but we do have a double top at the high of the day. Not surprising that SPY has a double top at the high of the day with the past 2 days because they are trading so strongly correlated. So that resistance is 53.34. And if we do get above that level, we get back to our high of 53.66 as the next resistance level. The upper Bollinger Band is beginning to ascend after getting very tight. So curling back to the upside, it's currently at 53.45 and will be in the 53.50s once we open up tomorrow. So keep an eye on that upper Bollinger Band because that is one of the next resistance levels we will be looking at if we do get a break of that double top. So the tech sector is still very strong. We're holding exponential weekly support. We are not confirming that bearish candlestick from last week and holding on extremely strong. So the tech sector continues to hold up the S&P 500. In my opinion, it's a big factor for this recovery after that big dump day last week. The fact that the tech sector did not see follow through to the downside is a big reason that the S&P 500 is holding up. And again, it's due to that very strong correlation, and no better example than double tops the past 2 days to the penny in both names. Apple bulls extremely strong, new all-time high. The low of today bounced off the upper Bollinger Band, maintaining breakout mode, hitting a new higher high. It was actually a laggard most of the day today. There were often times this morning where Apple was one of the only red names on my screen, but in the second half of the day, towards the afternoon, the bulls kicked it into second gear. They got that new all-time high, and they closed fairly strong. So the new all-time high resistance, 144.49, and we're looking at psychological levels. So 144.50, 145, 145.50. That's the resistance levels that I'm looking at. Some people use the Fibonacci to look for resistance levels that are projected to the upside. Personally, that doesn't really resonate well with me, and I do find psychological levels and the upper Bollinger Band support is a good enough guide to be looking at how much upside we can get from here. So the bulls are in full control of Apple, the weekly time frame, big bullish engulfing candlestick. Just like the technology sector, we are not confirming the bearish reversal candlestick of last week, and we are seeing big time follow through. We have not closed below the 4-period exponential moving average support since December. That is how strong these Apple bulls are, and once we do close below that exponential support, that will be a short-term red flag, but again, that is not a worry of the bulls at any point this week. Checking in on Facebook, bulls strong here as well, new all-time high. Tech sector clearly leading the way to the upside. So a breakout above the upper Bollinger Band. We're continuing to close above that level. It's going to be in the mid 142s tomorrow. The new all-time high, 142.86. Then we're looking at 143, 143.50, so on and so forth. And on any consolidation, as long as we hold the upper Bollinger Band, the bulls are in full control in breakout mode. Lose the upper Bollinger Band on either Apple or Facebook, and it will indicate that short-term healthy consolidation is likely coming. On that short-term healthy consolidation, as long as the middle Bollinger Band on the daily holds, the bulls remain full control. So tech sector, very strong. Congrats to the bulls riding this one out because they are seeing big time moves to the upside, and it's because Apple and Facebook never lost their daily middle Bollinger Band support. We had so many individual names dump with the market last week, lose that middle Bollinger Band, and they're clawing their way back a lot slower. The names that held up the best are seeing the most upside after this recovery. So I appreciate you watching. We'll check back in tomorrow as well as always, and we'll see you then.